Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Excellent Learning Point. I am Rahul and this is our 30-day challenge to speak fluent English. So we have been getting a lot of feedback, so you can say comment from viewers, and they have requested to help them to create an environment at home where they can learn English like themselves. I can understand this issue when you don't have a atmosphere around, when you don't have a company around, so you cannot practice. How do we tackle such problems? For that, today's chapter, or you can say today's video, is all about that. So, today we have not just one technique, we have techniques. So, these techniques will help you or tell you how to create an environment at your home. So, that even if you don't have a friend, you can still practice English. So, as I always say, it doesn't matter which level of English you are at. You can use these, you can always use these techniques and practice your speaking skill. So, our first technique in the series is sticky notes. You all might be aware what sticky notes are. So I have an example just to show what kind of sticky notes I use and how do I use them to learn English. So I have two options with me. Option number one are these vibrant color sticky notes, and option number two are these plain white color sticky notes. So how do we use them? For example, you are at your home and you have a lot of stuff around you. For example, you have your cupboard, which and then you have tables, chairs, you have kitchen, you have bathroom. These things are 24/7 around us. How can we use these things to learn better English? I will take these sticky notes and write a name or a noun on that. For example, I say kitchen, so I have written kitchen over here. And what I do with this, I did use this kitchen, I will use the sticky note and paste it in my kitchen. So the moment when I enter the kitchen next time, I see a word written on the wall and I make a sentence out of it. And for example, uh, my mother is cooking in the kitchen. So this is how you use a very common, at most you use a very common word and you practice an English sentence out of it. Now the question arises, some people face this problem that they do not know the grammar rules. How do we frame a sentence at a first place? To address this problem, please use Google and write down numbers of sentences from the kitchen. You will find 10 or 15 sentences which is given on internet. If not, then you may find some videos on grammar rules and follow them. Let me show you one more example. I write table. I will be using this table sticker over here and paste it on the table right here. So with this, every time when I wake up and in the morning or when I start my work, I see a word written and I pronounce it and make a sentence out of it. So the sentence could be, I love my work at my table. Okay. You can use those sticky notes all over your house. Fill it, make it your wall appear yellow, make it your tables appear yellow. You can use kitchen, you can use bathroom, you can use mirror, and number of sentences will comes right in right or in one day. Using this technique, you don't need anybody around you. All you need is a house or a place where you live and a packet of sticky notes. That's all. Let's move to our technique number 2. That is dictionary. Back in school, when you were in your 10th standard or maybe 5th or 6th standard, you had those English dictionaries with you. Now the trend is changing. You can use the dictionary app, you can download in your phone. The benefit of dictionary, what I am about to tell you, is that you have to create your own dictionary. Creating your own dictionary will give you an access of to word which you use every day and you hesitate using them. When you are speaking or when you are in a conversation, for example, I have this black diary. I use this black diary for multiple reasons. Yes, in yesterday video I have told you to write down your own mistake. So what you can do is take a diary or take any notepad, write words which you find in newspaper, write words which you might feed and an internet, or your friend might have texted you something which you have no idea about. Write it down. The dictionary that you have downloaded will help you to give you the meaning of that particular word. Now the benefit of using your own created dictionary is that you can go through it 100 times in a day. The more you go through this word, the more efficiently use them next time. Believe me guys, this technique helped many of my students, and I have been in this industry for a long time. People gave us feedback that this was the best practice that they have been calculated in their life, and it helped them a lot. In our English, we have a third technique. Now, third technique is pretty simple: 6 hour, 6 sentence, and that is 6 hour, 6 sentence. This is amazing, and you can use it right now. You have spent 12 hours in the day, and it's almost right in these 12 hours. What if you break your day in two sections? You have 6 hours and then you have 6 hours. Once you complete your 6 hours, take a pause of your busy schedule to frame 6 sentences of the activity that you have done in your 6 hours. Let me help you how to use this technique right now. In my last 6 hours, I had wonderful time. I drove my scooty. I came from office and I am creating this video. I am really happy, and my parent want to me work even harder. So if you notice, I have created 3 sentences so far based on the activity that I have done in last 6 year. Sorry, 6 hours. Same way, you can create 3 more, and that will a set of 6 sentence. Do not worry, this sentence can be simple, and if your English is always at different level, you can use complex sentences. It depends completely on you. Please use this technique in two parts: 6 hour in the morning and remaining 6 hours when you are going to the your bed. Also, you can write these 6 sentences and see if your grammar structure is fine. If not, then please, as usual, go to internet, find out the rules, and try to implementing them. Let me tell you to our next technique of the day, and that is change your attitude. This is very important. People have this fear inside them that they are learning English and it's a big deal. I can understand it's a big deal, but it is nothing to make you terrified. You are being a part of community where its people are appreciated for talking in English. It's a global world. It's a global language. So So, why not to start from little and talk it to our ultimate goals, that is to speak fluent English. From today onward, change your attitude, and the moment you change your attitude toward English language, you will change your habits. I have given you example of 3 techniques in this video which help you to change your attitude towards English. Okay, so try writing sticky notes, try using a dictionary, and try using 6 sentence and 6 hours technique, and this will help you to change your complete overview over English language. Even I started from basic and many of my students have same thing, so why not you? Why not today? Why not start a journey from for ultimate goals, that is to speak fluent English in 30 days. So guys, that's all for today, and I wish this is just the beginning. It's our 30-day challenge, and this still and there still have 26 days remaining. So keep your josh high. I keep learning and keep writing in the comment section what you learned today. If it did not help you, let us know. We will always be happy to help you out. Thank you so much. And before I say a final thank you, I want you to subscribe this channel right now. Please guys, we need to spread the message. We need to spread the free education across. Please subscribe. Please give a thumbs up to this channel.